not all IRR is also equal. IRR, the biggest way to R is basically time. So if you could get a quicker return of capital, so if you're looking at a deal and they're the only way that they're getting a 20% IRR is because they're saying they're going to be out in 2 years and 3 years, and you're in today's market where deals don't really trade, you have to question what happens if this 2-year hold becomes a 5-year hold or a 7-year hold and a 10-year hold. And that's the question you need to ask in an email. You actually have to say it like that. We noticed that your hold period was 2. What happens if you're at 5, 7, 10? Or you can't do a refi at 2 or 3, because that is the only way you get those 20, 30% IRRs, where remove that. How does this deal look at a 10-year hold? And on top of that, what is your operational experience? Because you might have all these deals that exited. There's a couple of big operators out there. I'm not going to throw out any names, but they advertise heavily their mid-20s track record, right, of IRRs. But what is their experience on holding a deal 5, 7, 10 years? Because the mid-20% IRR implies all short holds for the most part. Like, it's rare to get a 10-year hold that's a 25% IRR. So if you're looking at that deal and you're looking at that track record, you almost have to question the too good nature of it and say, we might not be exiting this deal in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And what is your operational background on a 10-year hold? And what does that look like on the IRR? And you'll be surprised at what you'll find. And also the quality of that response will dictate a lot on your relationship with that operator going forward.
Yeah. We definitely, the last 2-3 years, maybe not the last 6 to 9 months, but the last 2-3 years, we definitely got a huge lift from the market being so generous. So certainly you don't always have those market conditions. And then Dennis, if I could, I want to add something to what you mentioned earlier. When you talk about refinancing, right? That's a trick that operators can put on, or they can use to make their IRRs look better, because to your point, it's you get your capital back sooner and not inflates your IRR. So that I kind of want to mention about, I've seen deals where the operator actually put in 2 refis, one in year 1, one in year 3. To your point, you should not be underwriting to a refi because that's an uncertain event. To put in 2? Come on.